Most roofing companies struggle with getting consistent leads, but what if I told you you could generate over 100 leads per day on complete autopilot using Facebook ads? In this video, I'm gonna show you the exact campaign that we have set up for one of our clients, generating over 100 leads per day, and I'm gonna go through everything, the creatives, the copy, the landing page, absolutely everything, so you could do this for your business. Now, first, before diving into the actual campaign setup and the creatives and all that stuff, I want to explain to you why I prefer Facebook ads over any other marketing method for roofing, whether that be cold calling or like Google ads or something like that, right? And the very first reason is the intent, right? So the intent on ads versus like cold calling, door knocking, all that stuff is a lot higher because they're taking that initial step, right? They're coming to you, you're not coming to them, right? So there's less like finesse involved because they're taking the first step. So a lot higher intent, which means a lot easier sales process and appointment booking process, right? Second reason is because the systemized autopilot of it, right? So what I mean by that is it's not like door knocking or cold calling or almost any other cold outreach method where you have to put in work, right? You have to send the messages, you have to send the emails, you have to make the calls, you have to make the dials, you have to knock the doors, right? It's on a complete autopilot. You set up a campaign, it's running, and it's running every single hour of the day, every single minute of the day, whether you're sleeping, whether you're awake, whether you're eating, whether you're pooping, right? It's running no matter what. So that's the second reason. And the third reason is it's very controllable, right? You control everything from A to Z. So with like cold calling, you're not controlling the lead quality at all, right? Because you're just calling some raw data, right? With door knocking, you're just knocking door to door, kind of same thing. You're not controlling like the lead quality, right? And the lead intent. Here, you control everything from the lead quality to the appointment quality. You control everything, right? From A to Z. So that's the third reason. Now I'm gonna dive into the actual Facebook ads campaign and all of our settings and all that good stuff. So first, let's go over the statistics of the campaign, right? So in March, we've done around 1,025 leads at $28 cost per lead, which is pretty dang good. And we're looking at around spending $30,000, right? So a little under 2K a day. Now we're at about 2.5K a day on this campaign. So we upped the budget because it was doing really well. I would say around 1 in 3 of these leads would convert. So very good booking costs. We're looking at really good costs here, right? And as you can see, like yesterday, 92 leads. Let's look at like a random day. 97 leads, right? So like we're getting around 100 leads per day, right? Some days is like 80, some days is 100. But yeah, let's go into the actual campaign here. So in the campaign, we just keep it simple. Like you don't really touch anything here. Just leave it on leads. It's a leads campaign. We don't do any advantage campaign budget at all. No A/B testing, none of that, right? So campaign level, super simple. Now the ad set level. We also keep this really simple as well. We do instant forms, no crazy like landing page or any of that. You could do that, it does work, but we just like to keep it simple with the instant forms. We get really good costs there, so we keep it there. Maximum number of leads, you don't want to do like the quality one because I haven't really seen a difference, to be honest, in the quality setting and in the performance goal there. And then we also do dynamic creative. And the reason we do dynamic is because we're targeting an entire state with this campaign, right? If we were just to target like This is a Florida campaign, so if we were just to target like Miami, right, with like a radius, I wouldn't do dynamic. But if you're targeting like all of Florida or all of Colorado or something like that, I would do dynamic because it's such a large population size. So dynamic tends to work better when you're working with those size populations. Nothing crazy with the targeting. We like to keep it off like Advantage Plus audience. I know it says like the 33% lower cost thing, but what we do see is we get a lot of out of area leads with the Advantage Plus because Facebook kind of takes your targeting recommendations as a suggestion rather than like these are my targeting recommendations, right? So as you can see, Florida, all of Florida, 25 to 65. You don't really want to target under 25. You could even do under 30 because you're targeting homeowners, right? And like most people don't own a home under like 25, right? So that's what we do. We keep it pretty broad. No crazy interests at all. You could do that, but I like to keep it simple. Again, the simpler, the better, right? So we do that. Again, Advantage Plus audience off. And then for the placements, we do manual. And the reason is we just want to like control the budget as much as possible, right? So we only do feeds, reels, and in-stream. But you like, if you turn these on like search results and this and app and sites, right? Like you don't really want Facebook spending there because there's not gonna be a lot of conversions found in those placements. So I just like to just cut that off and just do pretty much feeds and reels to control the spend as much as possible, right? Now into the saucy stuff and where the magic happens, which is the ad creatives and the ad copy and the landing page. So I'll show you a couple of our ads here. Pretty simple videos. They're like kind of TikTok style, which tends to work really well on Facebook. So yeah, let's look.
Watch this before it's too late. The nationwide roof repair and replacement website makes it possible for all U.S. homeowners to easily get a new roof. Not all, but most zip codes qualify. Simply enter your zip code on the website to check if your home also qualifies. There are just a few requirements to qualify. 1. You are a U.S. resident. 2. You live in a qualifying zip code. 3. Your roof is 5 years or older.
So as you can see, like really simple. We just use like an AI voice and then some like videos of just roofers installing a roof, and it works phenomenally, right? It gets them really interested. We get really good lead costs there. So let me show another. This one's really cool. It's kind of like a TikTok style, story style creative. So you could get some inspiration from this as well.
Mom's roof was leaking and we didn't have any money to fix it, but we found a program that helps people get new roofs. You can apply too if you have a house, an old roof, and live in the right area. Just click the button below to see if you can get a new roof too. My mom's roof was leaking.
Boom, like that's a short creative. It's 11 seconds and it works like a charm. So you guys kind of get the points with the creatives. I believe we have some pictures in here, so I'll show those, but the videos are pretty similar to that. We do not have pictures in here. Let me see if we have pictures in the other one. Okay, no pictures in there. I could show you guys a picture creative in this video as well, but here's the copy. So we're running the starting at $5,997 offer on this campaign, and the reason is because it works the best, and we like to be really aggressive on the front side of things and then have our callers kind of align expectations. So $5,997 for a roof, and you see we're aligning expectations in the copy. Sure, it has to do with its size. Some roofs are 10, 20, 30K, but our roofs are more affordable than most of our competitors. Here's why. And then we explain why we're more affordable than other competitors. The reason is because all the homeowner cares about is getting a good deal on their roof, right? So we want to explain why we are going to get them the best deal and no one else will, right? So that's kind of the strategy there. Our headline is just full roof replacement starting at $5,997. Just learn more button, and then to our lead form. So in our lead form, we just have like a simple headline, and then we direct them, right? No questions. We do have questions on some of ours, just depending on how the overall booking quality of the campaign is and the lead quality of the campaign. Like for example, we'd add a question like maybe, what's the reason you want your roof replaced? Or we would say like, what's the best phone number you could contact, right? Like those are two questions that would increase intent a little bit, increase our booking rates as well. But this campaign, we're getting low lead costs and good booking rates, so no need to do that. Simple phone number, name, address, zip code. Boom, they have the option to book on our calendar, and then we dial them instantaneously and get them booked in. So that's pretty much it with the campaign. I'll show you guys some picture creatives right now, like I said I would, and yeah. Now real quick, here's some successful creatives that we run, picture creatives. So get a new roof for your home for $5,997, and then we have like a fucked up roof right there. That's like one thing that we do. And then like another thing we do is like sloppy ad creatives, right? I'm sure you've seen some of these on the ads library or just like on your feed, but it's new roof, $5,997, fall special, or like winter special, spring special, whatever. But it's like a super sloppy creative, and it's kind of funny. It's like our marketer quit, right? So that actually works really well. I would recommend you launch your campaign with multiple different creative styles. So like those videos that I showed you and some picture creatives and stuff, because depending on your campaign, depending on your situation, some might work better than others. So I would just launch multiple different angles and then find what works and go with that, and kind of apply the 80-20 rule, 80% winners, 20% just testing, right? Yeah, and that's pretty much it with the creatives in the campaign. If you want us to just take care of everything for you, we have a whole call team. We'll set up your ads, we'll generate your leads, we'll book your appointments, we dial them in 60 seconds, we do confirms, we send them text messages, emails. We're gonna do everything from the lead generation process all the way up until you just showing up at that appointment and closing the deal. If you want us to do that for you, click the link, the top link in the description below to book a call with us. And just stay tuned for our future videos. We explain things like lead nurturing and just other marketing and campaign and roofing related things as well. So stay tuned.